I've got your October 2024 love reading coming up here in just a second. We're going to take a look at singles in the first half of the reading, and if you're in a connection experiencing issues, that will be the second half of the reading. Again, this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If anything does not resonate, please be sure to check your other placements to put together a pretty good picture of what could be going on. If anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. Leave it behind for those it does resonate with. If you're interested in a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Be sure to check out my other platforms as well, as I am going live all the time. If you are not a subscriber already, be sure and hit that subscribe button. That notification bell will let you know every single time I'm energetically called to bring you a reading, as well as come live for your chance to get a deeply discounted rate on a live stream reading with me when I'm doing collectives. Otherwise, personal private readings are able to be booked through my website. Everything is in the link tree in the description box. All right, let's get started. We're going to look at Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If you are single, open to the idea of getting into a connection with somebody. If you are already eyeing someone, we're going to see what is coming in for the month of October. What could be happening? What could be happening for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. So, the person. So, about this person, we've got the Ace of Cups. Lovely. We've got the Ace of Cups. So, this person is ready. They're emotionally available. This looks like a really good, solid union. So, where do you meet? So we've got the Six of Wands. The where is Six of Wands. So this could be somewhere out in public. This could be where either you or your person or both of you are getting a lot of attention. You could be getting a lot of acknowledgement. So this is definitely somewhere in a public setting. Okay. So the how. How do you meet this person? We've got the Lover's card. My goodness, Aquarius. Is this your person? Is this your person? Who or what helps you meet? We've got the Page of Cups. So this is a very flirtatious energy between the both of you. Could be dealing with a water sign. The Wands are also fire sign. And when do you meet? We've got the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords for the when. So there's a block right now for you guys being able to notice each other. There's something that prevents you from noticing each other immediately, but you definitely come into alignment here. There's absolutely this energy of you both aligning. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man. So that's that period of stagnation. We've got the Eight of Swords. Then we've got the Tower card. Then we've got the Hermit card. Then we've got the King of Wands. And then we have Nine of Pentacles. And then we've got the World card. Okay. So I do see there being this immediate attraction. There is immediate flirtation with this person. There is an immediate allure. You are instantly drawn to this person, but something is preventing you both from being able to come together immediately. They may have something in the way that they need to get out of the way. There could be something that they're tying up, this loose end, potentially with a previous relationship or some pretty heavy business in their life that's preventing them from being able to invest as much as they would like to into a partnership or a connection. The Hanged Man is this need to detach, to let go of something, and it's a major sacrifice. So we have the Eight of Swords with the Tower card coming out here. So there's something here where it's not easy. It's not easy for this person to get clear of whatever it is that they're taking care of, but they absolutely succeed, and with great success. and things start to pick up eventually. Things start to pick up eventually, but there might be a block for the month of October. But I don't think it's very long at all. Two of Swords is minor arcana at the very beginning. It just is as simple as this decision. Now, the decision seems simple enough to the outsider. Okay, so don't really get it going to your head too much about the fact that this is complicated for them, or the fact that they are having to deal with something like this or anything like that, because there's a lot involved with it, and it could be more than they're ever going to let you know about anyway, or this is something pretty deep, and it's deeply life altering for this person. So there's going to be a moment where they have to detach. It's going to be chaotic, and then they have to kind of nurse their wounds a little bit for a period of time. But then they're quickly turning things back around here. Quickly turning things back around here. So I think the initial contact is there. The initial contact, the meeting of each other, it starts happening in October. You can tell that there's something here. There's something that's going to grow and develop eventually. But the timing is a bit off currently. But way down the line, definitely see success. This is that visionary, that broad picture of way down the line. Once they go through this detachment, whatever block there is here, whatever issues they're experiencing, whatever trauma they're having to detach from, after that, it's almost as if they're having to get rid of what they are not supposed to have so that they can allow in what they are supposed to have, which is a bond with you, Aquarius. Okay. Or switched around as needed. Okay, let's clarify these cards. Yes, indeed. We're going to clarify these cards so we can get a little bit more information about what could be going on here. My goodness. So we're going to look at... He's just leaning on me. He's just having a little bath, leaning into me hard. Yes. Okay, here we go. I like it. Oh, this is the bath. Okay, sorry about that. Apologies. Okay, let's clarify, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups. We will then clarify the Six of Wands. We will then clarify the Lovers. Then we'll clarify the Page of Cups, followed by the Two of Swords. Please, Spirit, thank you. Page of Wands, Two of Cups. Nice. Okay, here we go. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. This person, Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're going through something pretty serious right now. They're having to revamp some things. They're having to restructure. They're up against it. They're really, really up against it. But this is almost finished. I want to say it's almost finished because the sevens are them being called to take care of something. The 8 is the action happening. So whatever they're having to detach from, let go of, proceed on from, make a difficult transition away from something towards you, then there's some work happening here. Okay, what else for the Ace of Cups? Definitely getting things back together here. Very similar energy in that we have the crossed, I'm looking at that backwards. The crossed here and the crossed here, right? So the crossed here and the crossed here. There we go. So I will note, look at all that emotional chop happening behind this person. So this is like everything is just going wild. But on the surface, this person is handling it. They've got a lot of things going on. They're really drudging ahead, trying to get things handled, get things taken care of. I almost feel like, yes, this is a fantastic connection between the both of you, but they got some doing to do before they are physically available. I want to say they are definitely emotionally available, but they're not physically or mentally available. Spiritually and emotionally, though, they are. Okay. So let's look at the Six of Wands for where. Oh. Okay. So these fell out in my lap in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Now, interesting, over here, we've got the Tower and the Eight of Swords. So this is in the reverse. So I feel like this is them in a very public way, possibly you could have seen them in public going through some sort of very chaotic moment. This is in a state of them recovering. This is a lot of recovery energy. So this is in a state of them being out in public. There's a recovery happening here. There's them trying to fix things, get things back on track. But it shows quite handily that they are definitely handling their business. Without a doubt, they are handling their business for sure. Tell me about the Lovers card for the how you meet. Tell me about the Lovers. That was the devil trying to come out by the swords. Okay. Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting that we had these come out. I will put them back in. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So this feels almost serendipitous, the way you both are meant to cross paths, just so you can get on their radar, so that you can start to have that moment of being in this person's mind. And we have the World card. Very good. Okay. So this is the World card. The Wheel of Fortune, my goodness. This person is definitely trying to get a handle on life. They're definitely trying to get a handle on life here. We still have that Page of Cups. And they showed up as the Page of Cups, as the them positions. Oh, the Page of Cups. I'm sorry. The Page of Cups is the how you meet, or the who or what helps you meet. So that Page of Cups is either the energy or a person that is having a hand in this. They're having a hand in the how you meet for sure. So this is something with this energy assisting with them closing out something, figuring something out, learning something. Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. Those keep coming out. There's just a lot of hard work here. There's a lot of hard work, and somebody's definitely focused on making some major changes, handling some major decisions and choices in their life. Tell me about the Page of Cups over here, please. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Yep. Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles sideways. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Way too many. Tell me about the Two of Swords, please. Three of Cups was trying to come out. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. So Three of Cups was about dating, casual dating, being friends, starting up a connection, going out even. Okay, you want to be out here. Knight of Pentacles, fine. Fine, be that way. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, Chariot. Okay, so... and the High Priestess. So this person is deep in their work right now. They're deep in figuring some things out. This is somebody who is heavily dependent on learning how to proceed forward, but there's only minimal conversations happening here. You can't quite get a handle on everything going on, but you can tell this person is definitely busy in their life. We've got the Three of Cups with the Death card and the Nine of Swords. So it's unclear, like, if there's going to be able to have some sort of a connection here. But I do see them after they handle their business. Goodness. So this person has a lot of doing to do, unfortunately. I do see some potential with them way down the road, but unfortunately, they could be just now going through something. They could be going through a lot of issues in their life where they're trying to keep things on track right now. I don't know if this person is going to really be super mentally or physically available. While granted, they are definitely emotionally available, I'm having a feeling here that you have no idea when you both would ever have the time to try to set some plans and make things happen. You would have to be super, super patient with this while you're waiting for this to happen. I think there's a lot of talk and a lot of conversation about you both potentially getting together, but it's difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult to get this going. And I think that there's just something here. When the Tower reverses, this is somebody who they may be on the fence, unfortunately, with something that they're going through, where they still get tempted to go back. For some of you, for others of you, they don't know if they're ready yet to handle anything like that because of what they just went through. So they're mentally blocking themselves, even though they emotionally checked out of their last relationship a long time ago. This person would be an amazing partner, but unfortunately, Aquarius, I'm seeing that they've got a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of work to do on figuring things out. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes we just come across people that we really feel very drawn to for some reason or another. And more often than not, it's for you to kind of figure out, when to push and when to push off. You know what I mean? When to pursue and when to not. Wow. Tower, Five of Swords. When to pursue and when to not. That Six of Pentacles was right under that. And that's about that even, fair, balanced, reciprocal energy. When you know for a fact that somebody is definitely available, they're interested, they're mirroring you in good ways, mirroring you in good ways. It's not about, playing games or, trying to play the dating game and, little tit for tat sort of energy. This is about, if your person sends you a good morning text, then you start that routine and you start this whole thing about doing good morning texts. And if y'all start to, have longer conversations, your person is replying in like, instead of just one word replies or, letter acronym replies, they're in kind sending you a paragraph back, and then you'll send a little bit longer and they'll send a little bit longer, and then they'll send a little funny reply and then you send a little funny reply. It's a very even Steven type of relationship. We're all just kind of matching in a good way. As much as you're pouring in, I'm pouring in. So if you can feel the connection and and you don't have doubts, you don't have to question, well, how are they feeling about me? Are they attracted to me? Do they really mean what they say when they're talking? You don't have to question any of that because you can tell. You can tell and you can feel it. And I can't help but think that. Oh, look at this. Yes. Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. You can tell. You won't be confused. Because what's coming to you in the form of confusion is a lesson. I guarantee you, if you're confused or wondering why, somebody feels available, but they're just not able to make plans or set in stone any type of idea of what they would, consider to be time to invest in this. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to find time, because it's all good and well to have a very busy life, but if you wanted to, you would. So if somebody wanted to or had the capacity to make time for you, then they absolutely would. And I have a feeling that this person has so much going on. They may or may not be upfront with you about it, because I had the High Priestess coming out. They may or may not be upfront with you about it. They may be the type of people that, you know, think that they've got it all unhandled. And as soon as I can, you know, just get this few things done, then this is off my plate for the rest of my life, and then I'm available. But what they don't realize is that not only do you have to detach from, you know, if it's a person or a previous relationship, you know, so that they are totally clear of any past help me out, Spirit, what's the word? Interferences. Thank you. Any past interferences. So if, you know, we can clear all that out, you know what I mean? There's nobody lingering around thinking that they still have the room to speak to this person, or they're still, you know, trying to get them back, or they still feel like, you know, they're lingering from a very recent breakup, so they're unclear if it's really broken up or not, you know. So there's still some energy lingering around, and you can feel that. You know, you can feel that when somebody's not completely available, or not completely invested, or not completely transparent. So you have to really take things at face value versus what somebody is telling you, because I feel like there could be the guise of this emotional availability, but then when it comes to really investing of themselves and giving all of themselves, I don't think they're completely open. I don't think they're all the way available. Okay. Let's see what the Magic 8 has to say. I may pull one more. New love. Okay, so here we go. New love, mutual connection. We got move on. Why do we have move on? Past life love. Too one-sided. Okay. Nostalgia. There we go. Making plans. Avoids problems. So they may be the type of person who busies their lives so that they don't have to deal with really tough things, but the tough things don't go away. So they have to still deal with it eventually. So it keeps popping up at some very inconvenient times. This person may be still dealing with some past issues, some past people. I do see them making plans, but we had expect the unexpected come out. This could mean either to expect the fact that they would make plans, but the unexpected thing would be that they're constantly canceling or coming up with excuses, or if they are always unavailable, you know, they have these rare moments where, hey, I happen to be free tonight. Do you have plans? And I don't know about you, but I find that to be pretty rude when somebody considers me a fill-in option versus a primary spot. You know what I mean? We've got trust issues, guilty conscience, falling for you, and it's a budge fest. So I don't know. Even if they feel emotionally available to you right now, I don't know if they'd be willing to give all of themselves all away. They've got some real tough stuff from their past that they haven't really come to terms with. I see by winter, expect an offer. Expect an offer from this person. And again, there's kind of this breadcrumbing energy that's coming with this, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of breadcrumbing. That sometimes has to do with the fact that some people will use us to fill the time, to distract them from any painful things that they're going through. Some people will just need, you know, to build a bond with somebody so that they can just kind of have a sounding board for everything going off in their life. What else, real quick? Anything else? We've got moving. They'll be back. So they could be moving around right now. They could be trying to get somebody out of their home. We've got they'll be back. So that's interesting. Open up your heart. Sexuality has come out with communicate. Somebody here may be questioning their sexuality. They need to have conversations about this to be upfront and clear. This could be somebody who needs to communicate very clearly what their preferences are up front, and you would need to have a very open heart with this person. We've got fire signs coming out. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we've got caution from Mercury retrograde also coming out. Mercury retrograde is coming up towards the end of the year, around the time of this video airing for this intended month. I believe there is a Mercury retrograde. We've got challenges at the back here too. So unfortunately, Aquarius, I got way too excited there too early. I feel like that might be the case with this. I think you're going to get real excited real early and then get a little dose of reality when it comes to this person, unfortunately. So take that as it resonates. Again, check your other placements. There's the Ace of Cups in reverse. See, check those other placements to see if you can't put together a pretty good picture of what could be going on. Okay. Here we go. So now we're going to look at couples, partnerships, relationships. If you're in a situationship, a relationship, a connection, and you're experiencing issues, we're going to look and see what could be going on with you. We're going to look at Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In a connection, experiencing issues. We'll look at the strength of the relationship. We'll look at the challenges of the relationship. We'll look at the lessons for you, the lessons for your partner, and the future of the relationship. These are some new spreads I'm doing. I hope you are enjoying them. All right, here we go. What does Aquarius need to know? The strength of the relationship. Same as the single people. Lots of love here. What is the challenges? Two swords. Inability to see the truth. This feels very stubborn. This feels very, well, Aquarius is a fixed sign. I'm an Aquarius ascendant. So this is very my way only sort of energy, unfortunately. So what are the lessons for you to learn? Knight of Wands, to free yourself from rigid expectations. This is a very happy-go-lucky, go-with-the-flow sort of energy. This is somebody who knows what they want and they know how to get it. They don't really make a lot of apologies about going for what they need to go for. So what are the lessons for your person? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is being very emotionally independent. So I have a feeling this may have to do with them being way too invested in what you've got going on, who you're talking to, where you're going, what you got, you know. But this lesson for them is to release themselves from the outcome, whatever's going to happen. This energy here, the lessons for you, this may be that you're needing to be more about the partnership and this person is needing to be a little bit less. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Because what you want to do is have this nice even balance, but you don't want to be overly about your person, but you don't want to completely disregard your person because that's very disrespectful. But we can't pour our entire existence into another person because we then lose ourselves and we become a shell of a person. And quite honestly, that's annoying and obnoxious to have somebody always all over you all the time. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you wearing that? Are you going to get a haircut? Did you make those phone calls? Who'd you talk to today? What did y'all talk about? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, what are you, my mother? Stop. Go away. Get a life. That can get you in an energy of just being like, I do what I want. When I want. Leave me alone. So what is the future? Future of the relationship. Two of Wands. Interesting. Future of the relationship has y'all needing to decide on a path. A unified path. What is this unified path? I have a feeling that everybody here may have their own agenda, unfortunately. Two Swords, Two Wands are pretty similar in that you have a difficult decision. You can either do this or you can do this. And it's just a matter of making up your mind of what to do, but you can't really tell what you need to do because everybody's a little bit independent about their role in the partnership. I don't think there's a lot of unified consideration when it comes to this partnership. It feels more about every man for themselves. that may be the strength of this relationship, is that you're both so powerfully independent. But I do feel like there's a definite imbalance here because they just feel very detached from the whole thing, unfortunately. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. There's the Queen of Pentacles. We have almost the whole court, the Hanged Man, Strength and the Fool. So I do see a lot of conversation needing to be had about you both regrouping and setting forth with a unified plan. I just feel like this needs to be a unified plan. Pull back from the separation a little bit and start to plan to have more time with one another. This feels like a divine pair. It feels like you're a very successful partnership and you're quite capable of achieving a lot. But we still have to make time for one another. We still have to be very balanced in not being all about our partners so that our independence goes by the wayside, or our projects or our life or our responsibilities fall asunder. So Strength card, Full card, Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I do see you guys having a very, very productive conversation and getting things back on track. I feel like you guys are looking at things from each other's perspective, finally, starting to really talk to each other in such a way that you're able to be heard and they're able to understand you. That's what this Hanged Man does. The Hanged Man has the ability to look at things from other people's perspective and to really come outside of yourself. This in turn actually gives y'all the courage and strength to turn back towards one another and to unify as the power couple you set out to be in the beginning, that you knew you were capable of. So I believe we all just kind of got a little bit too independent. We got a little bit too about that business and a little bit less about the business of us. Okay. The business of us has taken a back seat to whatever independent projects you guys are working on, whatever y'all got going on independently with your lives, your social lives, your habits, your hobbies, what have you. It just feels super separate, super duper separate. So let's clarify these cards here. So we will look at, let's grab this one. Pull the rose gold. Okay. What else can I tell Aquarius, please? What else? So we're going to clarify the strength of the relationship, the challenges in the relationship, the lessons for you, the lessons for them, and the future outcome of this relationship. Okay. And again, switch that energy as needed if you need to do so. All right, here we go. All right, what else can we tell Aquarius? What else about the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups, please. Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups. Okay, so the love has kind of been pushed aside for the fact of doing business and getting things handled. Getting things done, taken care of. The Hanged Man's coming out again. Okay, tell me about the Two of Swords, please. The challenges. Tell me about the challenges. Okay, we've got Temperance, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Death card, blah, blah, blah. So, the challenges. This is about being patient enough to come to some sort of an agreement together. I almost feel like you don't really ask your partner too much. There could be minimal conversations happening between the both of you about what's going on, so you're both operating in this this sort of autopilot of just doing what you want when you want. So a lot of times when that happens, we tend to make plans, and then our partner will have plans and they tend to not intersect at all. Sometimes we would like for our person to come with us, but we waited too long, or there's too stacked up, or they got too much prior commitments, and it just isn't feasible for some of you. The Judgment also coming out. Look at all these wings. Wings, 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 wings. So I think Spirit is trying to guide y'all to be more patient. To be more patient with each other. To allow for there to be more combined decision making versus independent decision making, where y'all are starting to make decisions together, unified. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. Thank you. The Death card and the Emperor. Major changes need to happen over here. This person needs to get more focused. Absolutely needs to get more focused. The polar antonym of the Knight of Wands is the Emperor card. The Emperor card is no nonsense. This is very driven, very focused, with a clear direction, very disciplined. This is a super structured life, and this is a major overhaul for that happening. Major overhaul for that happening. So far out here, we've got Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Cups. Thank you. The Tower card. And we have a sideways card with the Three of Cups. Okay. So this person over here is trying to not rock the boat. They're trying everything they can to do what they can. This person does not want to be in isolation, though. They don't want to feel separate togetherness. They don't like it. Whoever this person is over here, they're not that happy about it. They feel like it's destructive for you both to be so independent of one another. Okay. Tell me about the Two of Wands. There's the Chariot, Cancer energy. So that Emperor drives the Chariot. Yeah. A clear forward focused in a direction. A clear direction forward. With great success, too. That's a lot of success and accomplishment there. Okay. We've got the Moon card reversing, and then the Page of Wands reverses. Now, this is very, very immature. So let's be very clear to not be immature about this. Your partner may have a bit of an immature response, and it's important that you don't rise to the occasion. I got the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups. So I know that you both want to focus on how to progress forward, however that is. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. But it's just a matter of you saying what you mean and meaning what you say. The Knight of Wands out here. There doesn't have to be a whole lot of emotions involved in the conversation. This just has to be about both of you making I statements, speaking from your perspective and your point of view, and then coming to that resolution as a united front. Again, I keep coming back to that, as a united front. I've got the Eight of Pentacles. That's a very dedicated, very committed energy. Very dedicated. We've got the Five of Cups with the Nine of Wands with the Six of Swords. So there's a huge shift that would happen if you both came together in this way. It would erase a lot of the confusion. It would erase a lot of the silent animosity that's been kind of coming just below the surface here. And it would help to basically get you both back into a unified partnership, to where you actually feel like you're in a partnership, where you have that camaraderie And that sense of togetherness, to where you're able to accomplish and conquer things together, not separate. You know, it's a united front. It's not divide and conquer the world. This is a united front that you're being called to kind of come back to. Okay. Let us look at the beach time. So we'll take a look at the beach time soul. So I see you guys overcoming this. I see you guys sitting down, having a lot of conversations, and very productive conversations at that. Very productive conversations, to the point of being able to actually see this from each other's perspective, and having the courage to look at this in a very practical way. To not make things worse with a lot of emotions or toxic type of conversations where you're blame shifting or trying to look for blame in the other person, having no accountability, being very negative, pulling out the scoreboards. You know all the drills. Okay. You know all the tricks. Let's look. I do want to pull the beach time, but I move all my decks around all the time. So it confuses me. Let's see. Beach time soul. What else does Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus need to know about their partnership? This connection, having issues. What else can I tell them? 41, right when I looked. Self-indulgence, baby. Self-work, shadow work. Time to heal. Focus on self. Focus on self. We've got closure issues for the chase. So there is that chaser and the codependent relationship. So somebody here is definitely wanting to move on with this, wanting to not be in the chaser energy anymore at all. They definitely want to evolve to the next stages of life. This is transforming someone's life. They want to do a major overhaul here. So we have somebody here who may be needing to change their codependency. We have another person here who needs to work on their shadow self. Also about not being overly selfish, to where this person feels like they have to grab and cling and reach for you all the time. Allowing someone to have access to you that's other than business, than just handling life or operating your house and your home and your family and your lives. Okay, what else can I tell Aquarius? One time through. We're just going to go one time through here real fast. Just once. Just about done. All right. That's it. Very good. So we've got photograph, the butterfly, and love call. Yeah. So this is evolving to the next phase. This is looking at things from the past and really figuring out. You're both sitting down, having these great conversations. Here's codependency again, but this is about stopping the pattern. Stopping the pattern of feeling like there's not enough love, so somebody has to beg and go over the top and do tricks and try to coerce you into hanging out with them or spending time with them. And I do see somebody really changing these patterns on both ends. I see somebody becoming way more available and somebody becoming way less dependent. So it's a very healthy balance of you both figuring out what needs to change inside of you, right? Everybody wants to look for solutions to the problems, but they're always in the last place you would ever look. Right inside. Right inside. The solution to a lot of the problems that are happening in your life and in your world start here. Start within. Not with me, with you. That's you doing this. You within. Yeah. Not me. I'm not your problem. I'm your solution. I'm here to help. All right. With that being said, I hope that helps. I hope that resonated with you. Again, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Be sure to check your other placements to put together a pretty good picture of what could be going on for you during the month of October. Again, these are general collective. Leave what does not fit for those it does resonate with. If you are interested in a personal reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Be sure to hit that notification bell, that follow button, the subscribe button on all my channels. This will help you to catch me live for your chance to get a deeply discounted rate while I'm doing collective readings. Also, this will help you to be notified every time I'm energetically called to either come live or post a video for you, which I'm doing all the time on all my platforms. Personal readings are only able to be booked on my website. Every single reading you have with me is going to be of my face talking directly to you, so don't get scammed. There's a lot of impersonators out there. Just be very wise, be vigilant. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and close this out. I thank y'all so much for tuning in, for playing along. Y'all have a great month, and I will see you next month. All the love, light, abundance, and positive vibes you could possibly stand. See you soon. Bye.